Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So we are here in our own field, finally, harvesting sorghum. So of course, because it is our own field, 100% of the sorghum will be sold and put into our bank account, which makes a nice change because we are so busy selling other people's stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, the best price for sorghum is quite a long way away. In fact, the current price for sorghum is at its worst. So we're going to have to put it into the silo at the train station again, and we'll probably sell it in about, what will it be, 4 months time, 5 months time? It'll be midwinter, January most likely. So anyway, yeah, we'll get this done. Just make sure that's still following the line. This is actually into our field extension area. There were trees here, in fact there's probably still trees here. Did we plant this with the stumps still in? We might have done. Yeah, we probably should look into getting the Lumberjack mod, because then we can remove stumps, but also, I've been told, I didn't actually realise this before, but with the Lumberjack mod you can prune trees and most likely cut down trees which are outside of your field boundary. And this is actually not relevant in most situations, because we wouldn't go around cutting other people's trees down, but there is one tree back near the farm where we really want to remove a branch because we can't really get the tractor underneath to get the water. So yeah, that would be really handy. It would be very handy. So we probably should look into getting Lumberjack. The reason why we haven't had Lumberjack before is I was fully aware of being able to remove stumps with that. It's just you can't usually in real life remove stumps like all the way down to the roots, to the bottom of the roots, with a chainsaw. You'd use a stump grinder. I thought it was a bit unrealistic, but maybe we can have an exception. So indeed, it is filling up really quickly. We do have two trailers. We've got the pickup trucks trailer and we've got the farm tech trailer, which was purchased in the previous episode. So actually I might as well unload when we get back round to the tractor. And it's kind of annoying that we don't have a seed drill, because if we had a seed drill we could actually drill this straight away with canola. It's August, so we could put canola directly into here. So, we could buy a seed drill. That is a possibility. But from what I've gathered from reading comments, is a lot of people want us to buy this yard next. Problem is that yard is £170,000. So, well, actually it's £172,000. So it's a little out of reach, but we are going to have to get it because we're currently just using somebody else's yard. Right, can I squeeze into that? I can. Wonderful. So yeah, we will get this field done. It's not going to take long. I noticed that the angle is really weird for the steering assist, so we'll just change that a bit, because that is really... I guess it does balance out a bit actually, but not ideal. I actually don't know what the best way... It must have been doing it in the most efficient way. It's just not actually the most efficient field for using steering assist in. Maybe I won't even use steering assist. Probably not necessary on this occasion. Yeah, I'll just be vigilant. I'll do it without. There we go. This is only going to take a few minutes anyway. I wish we had bigger fields, but we're slowly getting there. We do have 4 fields now. Well, 5 actually, if you take into account the grass field. That's our big money maker, the Poplar. Coming soon. we almost made it. So yeah, we do need to keep some of this sorghum if we want to do chickens. And I think we do. I've just been hit in the bottom. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be... Actually no, it would be probably about the same amount as what the trailer can hold. The trailer is an 8,000 litre capacity trailer. I do have the odd little bit to go and retrieve. Let's see if I can do this while still unloading. It's gonna miss, so we better just wait here and then we can pull forward. Okay. Yes, it's all going into the train side, but we might need it. That's the thing, we might need it for chickens, we just don't know. Right, so we do have over 8,000 litres. Leaving a very annoying amount in the combine. As I said, we've probably got about 2 litres over here. We've got one little bit here. We're currently at 174. That might get us to 175. Nope. Maybe this piece will. This one must do. I'm going to go with 176. Oh, look at that. 178. It's our lucky day. And I think that's everything. Did I get everything? I think that is everything. Okay, yeah, so obviously we are left with a very awkward bit. I could just put it on the ground, and then we can scoop it up with a tractor. So I'll just leave it there. I've just noticed we do have a pallet of beams. And if we have a pallet of beams, it means we have a pallet of planks as well. This would be about £17,000 worth. All to go towards either the farm or a seed drill or whatever the next purchase is going to be. Obviously we're still trying to save up for a new tractor as well, but these things just can't appear overnight. We can't just buy everything. I wish we could. I did also get a few comments, quite rightly, saying that this series doesn't feel like the previous one. And that's true. My honest answer is the base maps for Farming Simulator are not ideal for Survival Challenge. Yeah, they're really good maps, very good maps, but for Survival Challenge, ideally we want one which has no fields. In fact, ideally we want a map which is just grass and trees and nothing else. Then we can build everything from scratch. Much more satisfying, much more fun, but obviously at the time of recording this, when we started this, there were no maps. So we just had to go for one of the starting maps, and because we were both already doing Hutan Pantai, this one just made sense. But the next series will hopefully be on a map like, well, No Man's Land, that sort of idea. There's quite a few. There were quite a few in the end for FS22, so hopefully there will be another perfect map for 25. Okay, so once again we do not have a trailer, so the top one will have to go on the fence. I can keep saying the same joke. I could keep saying I'm on the fence about this, but I think it's going to get boring. There we go. So that was nice. That was about £17,500. Wow. Very nice. Right, so we'll get this taken back down to the yard. Oh, I forgot about this. Yes, I did also ask, should we put a track in? And I saw a lot of comments saying yes, put a track in. I'm going to stop it here though, just because I don't want to get rid of our grass, but it makes sense. So it would be a dirt track, and it wants to be sort of level with here as much as it can be. Oh, we don't own the... That's annoying. Free mode? No. Again, Lumberjack mod would remove these stumps. There we go. I think that is going to be fine. It's unfortunate that we couldn't go to the edge of the road. We need the landscape anywhere mod for that. But there we go. Looks more official. And actually what we could do is we could clear some of the trees higher up there, and then we could put the track in over the top. That would work. Look at all these pallets. Yes, we do have quite a lot of potential money, but we are still waiting for the best prices. A chainsaw emerging out of the forest. This is the tree which I was talking about. We want to take this branch off. So if we get Lumberjack, we can hopefully just slice it off there. It won't kill the tree. The tree will be fine. but we'll be able to get through here with the tractor. We can get through, but we can't go directly underneath. We have to go right on the edge here, and I should say I usually almost fall into the pond. There I go again. Okay, right, so I think the best thing to do, as Chainsaw is here doing the water, is to quickly load up those products, but they should all fit onto the pickup truck. Yeah, I'll put them onto here. Yeah, it really would be good to get a seeder. If we could put canola in today, that would be, I would say, a good step in the right direction for that field. Anyway, here we go. Let's see how much money we can make. So we've got 4,216 and 11,338, which means we now have over £100,000. I'm going to quickly race back to the farm, and, well, Chainsaw is doing a baling contract. I'm going to have a look into if it's worth getting a seed drill. It would be really good to find one in the sale. Currently, the sale is actually really good, but not for stuff that we want. Well, it's stuff we want, but not stuff we need. Look at this. There's 2 Lexians in the sale. Look at this monster. And this one as well. I think actually they are the same. They're the same model, it's just different hours. So, yeah, oh well. We obviously can't afford to get that today. But it is nice that that is there if you were looking for one. We're airborne. There we go. Right. So I think we can leave everything else here. It all seems to be in order. So I'll just quickly have a look at the seeders. There might be something that we can put in with the planter, possibly. Well, it's not out of the question to get something. That one seems like a good deal. 4.6 metre working width. It can do fertiliser as well, although you do have to pay, I think, for that, do you? It would appear so. 54, and that's 58. Slightly smaller, but that is a direct drill. Would be handy having a direct drill, it saves a lot of time. But then that one doesn't... Oh no, that one does apply fertiliser, so maybe that one then, yeah. The Agromaz. Yeah, it seems like an okay buy. It's not obviously in a deal or anything, it's not in a sale. Maybe we should wait for a sale. The thing is, we do need to get the yard, we need to get a new tractor, we need to get more fields. So, yeah, I'm just going to cultivate it, and then we can plant it in a month when we can put a crop in with the planter. Currently there are no crops that we can put in with the planter. So yeah, we'll just get a flexi thing, and we'll cultivate it. It won't even take long, it's going to be really fast. Let's go flexi thing. Don't know why flexi thing is always broken, and then when I get to it, it fixes itself. That's kind of odd. Oh well, at least it does fix itself. Chainsaw has just finished his fairly large baling contract. Must be worth a fair amount, that. And I'm just doing this quick cultivating one as I have the cultivator. Might as well. No point in just doing our own field when we can do other people's. We can make some money out of it. So actually, yeah, let's just see exactly what his was worth. 16,816. And mine's worth 8,745. Whether or not that's going to... Well, it's not going to be enough to get the yard, unfortunately. I wish we could. Thing is, we are soon going to make some serious money because the poplar... I think there's probably about 3 times the amount that there was from the previous harvest. We made about 100,000 on the previous harvest. So we could make like the high end of 200,000, maybe 300,000 pounds from the next poplar harvest. So that's going to buy quite a lot of stuff. Although if we do buy one high-spec tractor, that's just going to absorb the lot. But it is just from one tiny foot of poplar, so you can't really complain. Yeah, it really is amazing how much the wood chip is worth now. It's about time though, because the bio bales didn't used to be worth it. You have to spend £100,000 just to harvest them, and then you'd get nearly nothing back. But now you can get some serious money. It is funny though, it's still really funny, because the wood chips, they can be as low as 5.10, which actually used to be around the best price you could get. But if you just wait half a year, I know it sounds like a long time, but it isn't really, you can get £1,600 plus for 1,000 litres. It's unbelievable. And we're going to be making the most of that. Actually, hopefully, our poplar is going to be ready when the price is at its best anyway, so we can just sell it straight off. It's going to be good. This winter, we're going to make some serious money. Okay, so just going to continue with this. Chainsaw has collected the contract money. Good to see. I'll collect mine when I've finished. I'm almost done. And yeah, see you back at the farm. Chainsaw's just retrieved the bales from the previous episode. Yeah, there weren't too many, but it's always good to keep them safe so they can go in this yard. We do have a collection of bales just here, which will be sold when the price peaks, as always. It's sort of December, January. It's always December, January for things like straw. But yeah, this is the mega poplar field. It's going to be so good. Because I've got no spacing. I did it so there's no spacing, which, if that was real life, wouldn't be so good, because it's going to really restrict light. A lot of competition, but in this game, no problem at all. It just triples our yield. I did it triple the density. So, yeah, that's all in order. We've got £128,000 now. I hate to just keep doing contracts, but it's really all we can do when we're waiting. We could just keep passing through the months without doing contracts, but it does seem a bit wasteful. So yeah, let's just quickly have a look here, see if there's anything. There are harvesting contracts. The thing is, you do need some pretty big combines to get these done quickly, otherwise they take the entire episode. If they're right next to our field, it's fine, but when they're further afield, it does take a long time. Okay, so there is that one, sorghum, but that is all the way up in 37. Yep, so I've just discussed it with Chainsaw, and we are indeed contract hunting. I'm going to take the mower, and I'm going to take the cultivator, this cultivator over here, because then we can hopefully do both. If I just, what have I done? Why won't that fit? I would have expected that to fit to the front. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's actually needed. It's just in case I finish early. see if that fits. Fits to the bag. That's weird. Must be a reason for it. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to book in the mowing contract just here. And I'm guessing Chainsaw's going to book in the cultivating contract just there. I'll do it. Saves time. It was right there. So anyway, I'm heading off to the mowing one first for number 11. Just don't know how slow it's going to be. It might be quite slow. Seems this is the only mower we have. But on the plus side, once both of these are done, we'll have 10,507 and 8,658, in addition to the 128. I don't know if I've been here before, have I? I don't recognise it. Maybe I have. Anyway, drop that off. Drop this off. May or may not need it, not too sure. Pop this onto the back. Yeah, we seriously need a front mower. This is going to take forever. Ugh. It would be good to do it a little bit faster than what I think this is going to take. Oh, I'll probably check and make sure it's not going to expire. That would be so painful. 7 hours, we're okay. Good. Right, so maybe this is a contract for steering assist. I would say it is. Right. Let's go. Yes, that's a big field. It wouldn't be so bad if we were going to be windrowing it up and then baling it and then keeping the grass or silage or whatever we could do with it. But no, we're not going to be doing that, sadly. It's not ours. Train. It's funny how we're neck and neck. We've been keeping those percentages within 1 or 2% of each other the entire time. So I don't know who's going to finish first. I'm on 93, but the thing is, I've got to move around a bit now. I've got to go over there, then I've got to go over there. So I expect Chainsaw will still finish first. Not that it's a competition, but yeah, let's just have a look. Quick, 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 quick. Why am I saying quick? It's not a competition. Oh, but maybe it is. Let's just see though. Always fun. But this is the problem with this series. We're never really with each other because we're having to do lots of different contracts and stuff, whereas if we're doing a start from scratch with no fields, we'd be producing the fields ourselves in the same area. Well, there wouldn't actually be contracts because there wouldn't be any fields. The next series will be like that. We just need to wait for the map. Whatever map it's going to be, I'm not too sure. We'll have to stay tuned to Mod Hub, see what there is. Right, this is where I'm going to fall behind because I am not only lacking power for some reason. Come on. But I need to travel over here. Put my headlights on for some reason. Both 96%. So we probably do have 4% locked up in this triangle. turning around involved too. Just needs a front mower. If we had the front mower, there'd be no issues at all. It'd be nice and fast. Well, ideally the butterfly mower, but that might be wishful thinking. I'm done. I am done. Wow. And chainsaw is about to be done. So we'll collect my money. Well, I say mine. Go into the same bank account. It looks like my cultivator, or the cultivator, wasn't required. Although it might be required in the next episode. So we'll probably just keep it with the tractor. Of course, we can't put it on the front. I suppose it's just the tractor saying it's too heavy for the front. But usually, a 3-point linkage fitting is a 3-point linkage fitting. Right. So we have £147,000. Not bad. It's not enough, but it's a good step in the right direction, and soon we'll be making money from other sources. And we're home. I'd say it's been a fairly productive episode. I hope next time we can do some harvesting. I don't know. We might pass 2 months, possibly. Would be good to get us to soybean harvesting time, or maybe even poplar harvesting time. Just depends when that is going to be. I'm not too sure. But there we go. Drop that off there. Put this over here. Yeah, is there still space for that one? It was over here originally. It's not really the best place for it though. Okay, well, yep, we will leave it here. The sawmill should have plenty of wood. Yep, still 9,400 litres, very good. That can go there. The sheep are doing okay. They've got their food and water. We're getting wool. Can sell that in the spring. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. There is a link down below for Chainsaw's video. Please do remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you again very soon in the next one. Bye for now.